Okay, so at this point I realized that I didn't get a clip telling you what to do next. I placed my saucepan on my stovetop and I added in about 6 cups of broth. You can use liquid, vegetable broth, vegetable stock, a chicken bouillon cube, vegetable bouillon cube, whatever kind of liquid that you want to add for flavor for this. I stirred everything around to give it a nice mix. I put my heat about on medium high and brought this to a boil. I want this to boil for about 30 minutes. You don't want to eat undercooked lentils, like crunchy lentils. You want to cook this until it's tender. So I like to leave mine uncovered and cook it slowly and let it just boil away and do its thing. And now you'll see what I did after. I've put this to boil. If you want to cover this lightly, this will boil up, so you do have to check on it every so often. You know, honestly, there's only so much I can do that is more like an ASMR video because I have children. So let us be real about that. But anyways, this has been boiling now for maybe about 30 minutes or so. It's pretty much almost done. I added in another 2 cups of broth to this because I like mine really saucy. I like it to be more of like a soup to pour over rice. And essentially I think that's what it should be like. It shouldn't be too dried unless that's what you like. So I added in 2 extra cups, so in total that was 8 cups of liquid. And now I'm going to add, I didn't add salt and pepper because I forgot. So add your salt and pepper at whatever stage, whatever part of it. Just add your salt and pepper, which I'm going to do now, and I'm going to add in some ketchup. To me, ketchup makes this. It's important. You need it. So I'm going to go ahead and add those things in. All right, so season to taste. I just like to sprinkle a good amount. And pepper, salt and pepper, of course. And you're going to need about 2 to 4 tablespoons of ketchup. And what this ketchup is going to do is not only is this going to add great flavor, but it's going to make the sauce really sort of creamy. Kind of like a, not just watery sauce, it's just going to become like a nice creamy sauce. You can see those tomatoes we cut up, the onion that we cut up, everything is kind of just melted down into it. And that's what I want. Now I'm going to let this boil slowly on like medium low to medium heat or so. It does have a little bit more to go. I mean, no, it's fully cooked. It's fully cooked. I can press through one. But I am going to let this reduce just a little bit since I added in that extra liquid. And that ketchup will kind of just like, as it reduces, it's going to be really nice and creamy. And I'm going to show you what the final product is. And that's pretty much it. I'm going to make some rice. I already have some rice in the fridge from yesterday. And I have some rice that's frozen. And that is it. This is the lunch. I'm going to also boil some plantains. We will have some avocados if they're ripe. I don't think they're ready yet. And cucumbers. Definitely cucumbers. Salted. A little salt on those cucumbers. Oh my gosh. Perfection. Okay, this is what it looks like. I'm going to turn my heat off now. I recommend using about 2 tablespoons of ketchup for this. Or you can use up to 4 tablespoons if you like a lot of ketchup. It adds a little bit of sweetness. It adds a flavor. It makes the sauce really kind of nice and creamy, as you can see. And it's just amazing. It's so easy. It's a handful of ingredients. And it's absolutely delicious, which I think is what's most important. We will be serving this with some plantains that I have boiling right here. Also some fresh cucumbers that are going to be sliced and salted, a little sprinkle of salt on top, which is so delicious. Even maybe some sliced up tomatoes with a little bit of salt. And if the little ones want lettuce, and avocados that we have if they are ready and ripe enough for cutting. And that's it. I've got some plantains, some cucumbers, tomatoes, avocados, and the lentils and rice. All of this is such a great filling, healthy meal that you really don't miss the meat at all. And I don't have to stay an extra hour in the kitchen cutting up chicken, seasoning the chicken, stewing the chicken, cleaning up after the chicken, washing out the dishes from the chicken, and I just got myself a delicious meal. You can add things like lettuce, watercress, salads, whatever. I mean, this just looks so delicious, so inviting, So comforting. The plantains are just sweet and soft with the crunch of the salty cucumbers, the freshness from the lettuce. Well, I have no lettuce, but the tomatoes and the avocados, the creaminess of the avocados. It's just, I mean, can't go wrong, guys. Honestly, I love meat, but I do love the convenience of not cooking meat every single day, as well as, oops, my sauce is leaking there, as well as not having to spend a whole lot on meat when it's not necessary. You know what I'm saying? Okay. That's it.